Hello, this is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. I am currently heading towards the Flats, which is a biome I've not been on before. I'm currently just reorientating my craft. I've made a custom waypoint, which I was more or less heading towards, but I just confused myself. But I'm going to miss it slightly, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to hit that waypoint. I need to hit the Flats as a whole, so everything's fine. Now I'm hoping that I've left myself enough room to do this, because I made a fairly flat approach for once instead of going way up. But obviously I'm going to want to stop at some point and land, get science. That is probably going to be the last of my hops. I've used up half of my fuel on this. Maybe I probably shouldn't get greedy, and I should also tick off Highlands on my list of places to go. Tick. I'm about to get Flats, and that's just going to leave me two more. And I don't know whether I can get to Lowlands or Greater Flats, because I'm not quite sure where they are. Let's retract our letter, actually, while we're here. So the plan is kill my horizontal velocity, then fall to the ground. So I'm hearing a buzz from my. I was hearing a buzz from my speakers. I thought that was my the rockets going off, which is not what I would want to happen at this point. So basically, I want to clear these mountains, and then I should be good to go, and I should have enough height to. Here we go. Kill my velocity and then still have time to land. I've still got 3,000 meters in which to fall, and I've overcooked it as always. I always seem to overcook it. Well, the possibility is I wasn't exactly pointing 100% retrograde. There we go. I've got quite a lot of distance, so in fact what I'm going to do, let's see if I can do it in here. And hopefully get very accurate. Getting there. Right, that'll do. Right, so now we're going to place ourselves, now we're just going to go straight down. When suicide burn distance gets to within about 100, I might go for 150. Just hit full burn until my which way am I going? Trying to put that north line down the bottom for no very good reason. Means I know which way I'm pointing. Okay. So 150, I feel basically 3 times my vertical speed. Close enough. And then slow down to a reasonably small falling distance. Falling speed, I should say. I don't need that. That waypoint is no longer needed. It's just sitting there in the background going, hello. Was I useful? Yes, you were very useful. Well done, you. Still got some speed, actually rather more than I want. See if I can. Yeah, this is a bit risky. Ooh, that was very risky. That nearly. Ah. I have to prioritize not falling out, not smashing to ground over delicate maneuverings. I'm being distracted. I need to completely ignore what's going on in front of me because I'm not pointing in a way that makes sense to me. So I can just move the camera and that'll help. I'm currently going up, so okay. I think I was actually a lot less in danger than I felt like. It felt like I was in a lot of danger, but I don't think I actually was. Yes! That was a good landing. I'm pointing in a good direction. Sweet. That went well. You look up a Kerbal, looks smaller than ever. You think you can just about make out the moon. Mun too. I should actually. I've got the community science pack, so I should actually be paying attention to all these lovely little messages, because they may well mean things. So we'll EVA. We'll take all the data, and then we'll store it again. Because it gets that crew report out of the capsule and into the storage space of the capsule. We'll extend the ladder. And down we'll go. Oh, we'll lose. I thought, I was wondering whether the problem was with hitting the ladder that hadn't extended yet, but it looks like I need to maybe put an extra bit of ladder in there. That's what the problem is. I've added the processing cores now between the heat shield and the thing, and then maybe that's what's gone wrong. So that's kind of interesting. You take some somewhat violent shuddering somewhere on the opposite side of the Minmus, like caused by a small meteorite impact. We'll just take that. Barometer. Collected and recorded atmospheric pressure data from the surrounding. Oh, maybe I don't have the community science pack. Nothing terribly interesting seems to be happening, or possibly this is just not the science that they bothered, that people have been fascinated by, and us. Have added stuff to the pack. The thermometer suddenly reads NAN. One of the wires must have come loose again. Log gravity data. You notice the gravity scans have been saying 666 over and over again. Just out of curiosity, I was wondering if I could. I wanted to toggle it. What's it wanting me to take? EVA report and surface report. Yeah, we'll do those. As far as you can tell, in the low gravity, the ground is firm underfoot and not as slippery as you had expected. And then we'll take the surface sample. You want to take your helmet off and taste the sample and steady put yourself together and continue with the mission. And that's that lot. I've taken that data. So we'll go and headbutt the actual thing. Observe the materials bay. So open the doors, the sample dashes past you to taste the surface. And I'm not close enough to... You need to get really close. Collect the data, get the warning, and then restore it. And I should be close enough to get to the mystery goo from here. The goo is erupting into dance! And I can collect the data, get the warning, and then restore it. Up we trot. That's the goo being operational again. So yeah, it looks like there's a discontinuity in the ladder around here, which is what's causing me the problem. Okay, I have to think about that. Okay, look, I've got sod all fuel left. So I think that's it. I've got lots of science. I've got tons of science. I've got the poles, I've got the Highlands, and I've now got the flats, so I can put a tick on my thing there. So there you go, lots of ticks. It leaves me only greater flats and lowlands to go, and I'm pretty sure I've actually got greater flats, because I think this is the greater flats, and there's a flag on it, and that makes me think I've landed on it. Can't remember. I don't know where that is actually. That'll be one of the other flats. So it might be one of the ones around the bottom, and I can't see that because I don't have a map overlay. So, next time is going to be departing from the surface of Mimnus and getting home. I've finally remembered that I need to put my last separator and the parachute in separate stages, which is why I nearly crashed and burned last time I returned. Last time it was from the Mun. And so now hopefully every single steel snake derived craft will have that, so they'll go into the right place and the parachutes won't burn up on landing, but we will see, eh? Alright, so thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. You can find Nearly Enough Dice at nearlyenoughdice.com, and there's my speakers doing a silly noise again. Yeah, so you can also find us on Twitter and Facebook. And until next time, reach for the stars and get lots of science.